I rise this morning. I'm so thankful for another day, for the health and well-being of my children. Each day, I'm grateful for all that I have. I'm grateful for my pains and my suffering. I suffer with those who suffer. I laugh with those who laugh. I cry with those who cry. I watch the moon up in the sky. I'm thankful for another day, because each day is not given. We often lose track of what is most important. Our loved ones, acknowledging how we love them, acknowledging it's not more than just their being, their presence. It's being thankful for each day we have, each new morning. Tomorrow isn't promised. Be grateful. Grateful for the warmth of this fire. I'm grateful for the hospitality of these people. I'm grateful for each new day. I thank the moon and the stars for being my companion. The animals and the birds. Very concerned about the amount of depression people are enduring. I just want everybody to watch out for each other. Stay in touch with one another. There are people that are hurting and very, very down. We need to check up on them. There are so many that are struggling right now with manic depression, twisted thoughts, suicide. And if you know people that are struggling, reach out to these people. Reach out to them right now. Let them know that they're loved. That's just on a place right now that will change. What is bad today will not be bad tomorrow. Just needs time. We need to reach out. We need to reach out especially to our teenagers, our college students, and especially our high school students. Our high school students are taking this COVID episode very, very hard. The whole lifestyle change is extremely hard for an already difficult life as a teenager. Please check up on your teenagers. Check up on your young adults. Know that if you're struggling, that a teenager in high school who is always going to have a tough time in his life is going to be struggling much more and may need extra attention during this COVID. Reach out. Our young children are suffering. And many of them are holding it in and not speaking out. But we can see their mood change. We can see their character and identity change. Being tuned and alert to the changes in character in teenagers. Any signs of depression. Sadness. Anger. Pay attention to those people around you that are suffering. Some of us are doing fine. Some of us are working and still paying our bills, but a lot of us, parents, are suffering and their children suffer. And children don't handle it as well as adults. They don't know how to suffer as adults learned how to suffer. And in their pain, they make bad decisions. Go back to when you were a teenager. Remember your struggles, your pains, how hard it was. Don't let young people around you go through that struggle alone. During this period, we really need to check in on everybody. It's not just okay to function and be within ourselves, but we also must keep reaching out. We're all learning to struggle at this moment, and some of us learn to struggle properly, and we rise. And some of us don't learn how to struggle, and we fall. Be aware of those that are struggling and not rising. Don't be afraid to say hello. One conversation can change a person's life. Blessings to all. To all that are learning to struggle, blessings. To all that have properly learned how to struggle, be aware, be open. Make sure those around you are keeping their head above water. Be thankful for each day. Share your love and compassion. As the full moon sets, I think about those it has taken. This evening, it has taken some beautiful young souls. And my heart is broken. For I feel deeply for all human beings. But I am also grateful that the moon has taken them, giving them shelter within the spirit world. And this morning's pre-dawn fire is my thanking of the great spirits. Thanking the great spirits and the moon for being there for the departed. I wish everybody to have warmth of the fire deep within their heart. Joy, content. Happiness. My sorrow is great. My suffering is great. My pain is great. This pain is my teacher. This suffering is my Bible. These conditions are not outside our boundary of control. It's up to us to go inward to capture these conditions of our soul, to control our emotional responses, to understand what it is that makes us act out jealousy, rage, hatred, greed, gluttony, vulgarity. I don't know if you just heard the raven. He was speaking to me. He was telling me of the spirits that passed on. So once again, my heart is heavy at the suffering mothers who are losing children. I've never seen this amount of suffering